off of it, and the security guards and the Steve Wilkes and ripping people off one another. Then, as the years went on, it felt like more things became staged because the show became so popular and people went on there and they acted. But in the beginning, when things were real there, it was as entertaining as it could get. And I remember, coming home from school, making sure I would put it on, as trashy as it was awesome. And I know, and I bring this up not just because of those memories of how much entertainment he and that show brought, but he was a personal friend of yours.
Yes, he was. It was interesting. I met him back in Cincinnati when I was the quarterback for the Bengals. And at that time, he was working for Channel 5, a local NBC news outlet. He was the lead anchor. And, you had to watch his commentary every single night in Cincinnati. He did a great commentary on whatever the story of the day was or whatever he was trying to get across. And he was very, very bright. He was a lawyer by trade, extremely well-spoken, a really nice guy. He also became the mayor of Cincinnati, of course, got embroiled in a little bit of a controversy where he wrote a check to a prostitute. And
not that big of a deal.
Well, it's not, but back then it was. And the reasoning for that was told to us and was said many different times in inner circles that he did that because people thought he was gay and he wanted to show that he wasn't gay for whatever reason. I have no idea. It was back in a different time and different era, and all I know is that he was fun to be around. He was a great interviewer. He was as kind as I can know of anybody being kind back then, and always would show up to every event. And was really a slice of Cincinnati. It was a huge, huge slice of Cincinnati. And then, of course, his big break came in that show, and he made millions.
Oh, my God.
Hundreds of millions.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, that was as popular as any one of those talk shows had ever been. I mean, I know that Oprah had a ton of success, when she was on regular network TV, and then she left for her own network, whatever. But that Jerry Springer show, to me, was as popular, and nothing will be able to touch the popularity of that show in its heyday.
My other buddy, Maury Povich, he tried, and it was interesting. Al and I were kind of going back down memory lane a little bit. Craig and I had Springer, Dr. Phil, and Maury all in studio interviewing those guys. And the one thing that, you could tell from Jerry Springer was how humble he was. And just he couldn't believe how big that show became and how popular that show became and how much money he was making. I mean, he just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And the humble nature of him, and he's a very nice man. And, when I saw that yesterday, it was like a little slice of me from Cincinnati, went with him. You know what I mean?
Sure. Absolutely.